Lifting weights can be beneficial to your kids if done right. Frederick Hahn is the author of Strong Kids, Healthy Kids, and he is here with his daughter, Georgia. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Amy.
Talk a little bit about why strength training is important in kids. I mean, I've got two daughters. I wouldn't even think of handing them weights, but why is it important?
I know. Well, what weightlifting does for kids is it actually enhances their natural bone growth, their muscular strength and endurance. So where it was once thought that it was dangerous for kids.
They thought it would stunt growth.
Absolutely. That actually, if you look at the research, and when I scoured the research, I found that not only is it not true, but again, it enhances their natural growth.
Yeah, and you want to stress 2 points, safety and effectiveness.
Yes, yes.
It's all about how you do it and making sure that you're watching your children do these exercises as well, correct?
That's right. And I wrote the book so that you could be a parent or a caregiver, could be the child's own personal trainer.
Okay.
Yes.
And we're gonna put Georgia to work. You ready to sweat, Georgia? Your first exercise is the body squat. Georgia's going to show us how to do it. You're going to tell us why this is important.
I will, yes. All right, so go ahead and grab the dumbbells, honey. All right, now, what she'll do is spread her feet out a little bit more, and looking up straight, keeping a good posture, slowly go back down. Now, I stress slowly because, go ahead, give it a try. Because when you lift weights quickly, it can be very dangerous to the joints. All right, and then nice and slow. One.
And what does this do for Georgia?
Well, right now, what this exercise is doing, and then slowly back down again, hun, this is strengthening her thighs, the back of her thighs, and her hips. So it's making, and as well as her core muscles as well.
What size weights are recommended?
Well, in the book I mentioned that depending upon the strength of the child, you could use 2 pound, 5 pound. If you had a very large child, that's good. You can stop there. That's okay. That's good.
And Georgia, how old are you?
I'm 9.
You're 9. What age should you start building in these strength training exercises?
That's a great question. When the child is old enough to pay attention to the specifics, to the details, then they're old enough. Georgia started when she was 6.
Okay.
Another child might be 8 or 9, but as long as they can follow instruction, they're ready to go.
The next exercise you suggest are push-ups, and those aren't, I mean, I have a hard time doing those. Do you suggest doing them full, like with your feet, or should you do it with your knees down?
Well, again,
which is the easier way.
Right. I suggest the child start the easy way, and actually Georgia will show you. Let's move these out of the way.
All right, Georgia, how many push-ups can you do?
I don't know.
All right.
As many as your dad tells you to, right?
All right, so the easy way is with her knees down on the ground, and then she'll very slowly on the count of 5 let her forehead touch the mat. All right, give it a try, hun. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 on the way back up. Now see how she has her hips like this? It makes it a little easier to be on the knees, and then try one more, hun. Now ideally, she would do it slowly like this until her muscles were so tired that she really couldn't do another.
Yeah, how many reps would you say Georgia could or should do?
Give it one more try, hun. I recommend between 4 and 9.
Okay.
And that gives...
And is this every day, or is this a couple times a week?
No, twice. That's good. Come on up. Twice.
Good job, Georgia.
Good job. 2 15-minute sessions a week. Research shows provides all the benefits.
Okay. And then we want to show the biceps curl. Georgia, can you do that?
Yeah, let's take the lighter ones.
These are the 2 pound weights.
Yes. And it's a good 2 and 5 is a good place to start.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so let's bring the arms down straight a little more. Good. Now right there. Now nice and slowly. 1, 2. And if like a child is learning a foreign language, you could count in a foreign language. Oh. If the child is younger and you want to use like
building the mind and the body.
Indeed. That's right. And what this is doing is developing the strength of her forearms and her biceps.
So this prevents injury, like gym class, anything else that she does active, this is going to help build her and probably protect her from injuries, correct?
That's right. And in fact, if your child is an athlete, this will give the added edge. It'll make the child faster.
Because some people might think it would slow them down. You know, you build up, you bulk up. But actually it helps burn fat. It keeps you lean and mean.
Yeah, in fact, strength training is shown in science to be the most potent exercise for warding off and reversing adolescent obesity.
Wow. Georgia, you did a great job. I'm sure you have fun doing this with your dad. 15 minutes twice a week, right? Georgia, Fred Hahn, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Coming up next, how to cook dinner for 8 in 45 minutes. But first, this is Today on NBC.